The joyous delight shall come to an end, gloom of death to replace and take its place. Star-crossed lovers shall be separated, for all that lacks gaiety will be at a quick pace. Innocent blood is going to be spilled, causing 4 civil hands to be unclean. No more hearts lacking love shall be filled. To leap to mutiny takes place a scheme. Replacing joy, teardrops are filled with woes, leaving no choice for one but to conspire. Fatal failure, leading to friendly foes, shedding tears, making amends as their sire. Now death doth make his hostile presence clear, approaching and bringing his bright fog near.
Good Mercutio. Let's call today. It's hot outside and the capullets are wandering around. If we bump into them, we'll certainly get into a fight. For now, these hot days is the mad blood stirring. By my head, here come the capullets.
By my heel, I don't care.
Follow me closely. Here are my worst enemies, my arch-enemy Montagues. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Although I do not want to contact you, I have to talk to one of you.
You just want one word with one of us? Put it together with something else. Make it a word and a blow.
You will give me a reason to, and I know very well how to speak and make sentences, sir.
Can't you find a reason without my giving you one?
Mercutio, thou consortest with Romeo.
Consort? Who do you think we are? God damn it, consort.
Well, may peace be with you. Here is the man I'm looking for.
He's not your man. All right, walk out into a field and he'll chase you. In that sense, you can call him your man.
Romeo, there is only one thing I can call you. Thou art a villain.
Tybalt, I have a reason to love you that lets me put aside the rage I should feel, and excuse that insult. I'm no villain. Therefore, farewell. I can tell that thou don't know who I am.
Boy, your words can't excuse the harm that thou hast done to me. So now, turn and draw your sword.
I disagree. I've never done you harm. I love you more than you can fathom. And so, good Capulet, which is a name I love like my own name, you should be satisfied with what I say.
Oh, calm, dishonorable, vile submission. The thrust of a sword will end this surrender. Tybalt, you rat catcher, will you walk?
What would thou have with me, huh?
Good king of cats, I want to take one of your 9 lives. I'll take one, and depending on how you treat me after that, I might beat the other 8 out of you too. Will you pluck your sword out of its sheath? Make haste, or I'll smack you on the ears with my sword before you have yours drawn.
I am for you.
Noble Mercutio, put your sword away.
Come on, sir, you're passado.
The prince has forbidden fighting in the streets of Verona. Stop, Tybalt. Stop, good Mercutio.
Halt! Is your sword sanitized?
Oh, I'm so sorry, man. Wait a second. It's okay right now.
I've been hurt. A plague on both your houses. I'm finished. Did he get away clean?
What? Are thou hurt?
Yes, it's only a scratch, just a scratch. But it's enough. Where is my page? Go, boy, fetch me a doctor.
Have the courage, man. The hurt cannot be much.
No, it's not as deep as a well, nor as wide as a church door, but it's enough. It'll do the job. Ask me for tomorrow, and you shall find me a grave man. I can't believe that dog, that rat, that mouse, that cat could scratch me to death. Why the hell did you come in between us? I was hurt under your arm.
I thought it was the right thing to do.
Take me inside some house, Benvolio, or I shall pass out. They've turned me into worm's meat. I'm done for. A plague on both your houses.
I wish time would pass quickly. That way I can see my Romeo again. Oh, this day is so boring that I feel like a child on the night before a holiday, waiting to put on my fancy new clothes. Oh, here comes my nurse, and she brings news. Now, nurse, what's the news? Is that the rope ladder Romeo told you to pick up?
Yes, this is a rope ladder. But first, let me check your temperature.
Am I dying, nurse?
No, you're okay. Just to check if you have coronavirus.
Oh, my news. What news? Please, my dear nurse, don't give me a bad news.
Oh, it's a sad day. He's dead. He's dead. We're ruined, lady. We're ruined. What an awful day. He's gone. He's been killed. He's dead.
My Romeo! My lovely Romeo!
And if God isn't, Romeo is a hater. Oh, Romeo, Romeo. Who'd have known it was going to be Romeo?
This must be a game the devil played on me. Has Romeo killed himself? Just say yes, and I will kill myself without thinking for a second. I will no longer be myself if you tell me Romeo killed himself.
The wound was noticeable to me. It was something I saw through my own eyes. The wound on his manly chest, God bless it. A deplorable body, a bloody, deplorable corpse. He was as white as ash and drenched in gore. The dried blood looked particularly gruesome. When I saw that, I passed out.
My heart, break at once. I'll give my vile body back to the earth. I'll never move again. My body and Romeo's will lie together in one miserable coffin.
Oh, Tybalt, he was an honorable gentleman, friendly Tybalt. I regret that I lived long enough to see his death.
What disaster is this? Has Romeo been killed, and is Tybalt dead too? Tybalt was my dearest cousin, and Romeo was my delicate husband.
Tybalt is dead, and Romeo has been banished. Romeo killed Tybalt, and his punishment was banishment.
Oh God, did Romeo's hand spread Tybalt's blood? My cousin, with whom I shared my blood.
It did. Curse the day this happened, but it did.
Oh, he's like a snake disguised as a flower. He's a lamb who hunts like a wolf. I hate him, yet he seemed the most wonderful man. Oh, I can't believe this deepest evil lurked inside something so beautiful.
Men have no confidence, no trust, and no integrity. They're just lying. They're all liars. They're all bad. Where has my servant gone? I'd like some brandy, please. These sorrows, hurts, and griefs make me feel old. Romeo should be ashamed of himself.
Shame does not belong with Romeo. He deserves only honor, complete honor. Oh, I'm so angry with him right now, but I don't know what to do.
Are you going to say good things about the men who killed your cousin?
Am I supposed to say bad things about my own husband? My husband, whom Tybalt wanted to kill, is alive. Tybalt, who wanted to kill my husband, is dead. Romeo has been banished. That news brings infinite death. No words can that woe sound. Where are my father and my mother?
They are crying and moaning over the body of Tybalt. Will you be joining them? I'll bring you there. Find your way to your room. I'll track down Romeo to console you. Listen up. Your Romeo is coming tonight. I'm going to see him.
Oh, find him. Give this ring to my true knight and tell him to come here to say his last goodbye.
Romeo, come out, you frightened man.
Father, what's the news? What suffering lies in store for me that I yet know not?
You know too much about suffering. I have news for you about the prince's punishment.
Is the prince's punishment any less awful than doomsday?
He made a gentler decision. You won't die, but you will be banished from this city.
Huh? Banishment? Be merciful and say that. Exile hath more terror than death. Don't say banishment.
From now on, you are banished from Verona. You should be able to endure this because the world is broad and wide.
There is no world without Verona walls, except purgatory, torture, and hell itself.
Oh, rude and unthankful boy. This is kind mercy and you don't realize it.
It's torture, not mercy. Heaven is here because Juliet lives here.
You foolish madman. Listen to me for a moment.
Oh, you're just gonna talk about banishment again.
I'll give you the protection from that word. I'll give you the antidote for trouble. Philosophy. Philosophy to comfort thee, though you have been banished.
You're still talking about banished? Forget about philosophy. Unless philosophy can create a Juliet or reverse a parent's punishment, it doesn't do me any good. Don't say anything else.
Oh, so madmen like you also have no ears.
How should madmen hear if wise men can't even see?
Let me talk to you about your situation.
You can't talk about something that you don't feel.
Get up. Somebody is knocking. Hide yourself, good Romeo.
I come from Lady Juliet.
Welcome then.
Oh, holy friar, oh, tell me, holy friar, where is my lady's husband? Where is Romeo?
He is there, on the ground. He's been getting drunk on his own tears.
Oh, he's behaving just like Juliet, just like her. Oh, dreadful pity! What terrible predicament!
Nurse!
Oh, sir, well, that is the end for all.
Were you talking about Juliet? How is it with her? Does she think that I'm a practiced murderer? Where is she? How does she? What says my hidden wife to our ruined love?
Oh, sir, she doesn't say anything. Instead, she sobs uncontrollably. She collapses on her bed and then begins to rise. She then screams out Tybalt's name and cries Romeo before crashing once more.
She's calling out my name as if I were a bullet murdering her, just like I murdered her relative.
Get out of here. Good night. Everything depends on this. Either be out of here before the night watchmen take their positions, or leave in disguise after daybreak. Take a little vacation in Montauk. I'll find your servant, and he'll update you now. And then, your case as it stands here, give me thy hand. It's late, farewell. Good night.
I'm off to experience the greatest joy of all, but still it's sad to leave you in such a rush. Farewell.